Hello everybody, this is Astocky here, and I am back in my Better Than Wolves Let's Play world, and that was a wolf, and that's a lot of wolves. Okay, basically what happened off camera is I've done a few things. For starters, I made a little bit of a bin here, because I was getting too many seeds and other things. Ah, dang it, dogs, come on. I built a kennel, or at least I was trying to build a kennel. That dog, there we go, was bugged out like crazy and I couldn't get him out of that hole. The rest of these dogs were also bugged out like crazy and I couldn't get them to do what I wanted them to do. And they were just being ridiculous. So I'm hoping now that... I haven't got any birch wood. Sit, 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 sit. Come on. Just get in. Yeah, I built them this beautiful kennel. They can get some nice sunshine. They can listen to the sounds of all the animals they want to eat. And I thought, you know, I've been leaving them just sit out there for way too long. Just out in the weather. And it was actually when it was raining off camera that I decided to do that, because they looked all wet and they looked all grumpy. And then I had a look at these guys here. And I thought, I don't want to build something dodgy like that, where they're all kind of packed in. So I thought I would do something nice for them. I also took a heap of my bread and ground it up, just because I've been off doing some mining off camera again. There was a question asked by Jerky Girl about what happens if you throw a whole stack of wheat in. And to be honest, I wasn't totally sure. But this is what happens. It's like, boom, mass love mode. And then you gotta punch some sheep and things because they kind of get in the way. I almost want to put a trapdoor there to stop them getting out. And the next thing I did is I continued this path around, and you can see no more tree farm. Although there's still some tree up there that I can't reach, which is annoying me, but I'll deal with that later. I've also taken advantage of the new half slab packed earth blocks, so that I can run around this farm really fast. And I extended my wall just a little bit, because while I was building this tree farm I was getting shot a lot. I also, hopefully you can see it up there, I have just a line of dirt, and basically that is set at a height where these oak trees will never grow too... Oh no, that was bad. You can no longer sprint in long grass properly due to the hardcore movement. So yes, basically up here, don't want to fall off this wall now. Yeah, basically you can't punch that, but the highest height that the tree will ever grow is the height that I can break with an axe, which is that high there. So that's basically stopping the tree from getting too big, and also stopping it from becoming a giant tree. You can see I've also enclosed all of this stuff, so you can see everything is nicely enclosed now. Just here is where my crucible is. That's my kiln. Down there is my nether portal. Nice little bit of a glass roof there. Put in some more pathing. My crafting table and my anvil. I have this here, and I'm not sure if I did this on camera or not, I put a heap of hoppers around it just so whatever it grinds falls in there and gets caught, so I can just let it go and just walk away. Still the same lever. I tweaked in here just a little bit, so now you can get down, place the vial, stand up here and throw it in, which meant that I had to move these torches around a little bit. That should be filled in. So yeah, this is set up now so that there's some glass that protects you from the fire. Like I said, that should be filled in. I don't know why that wasn't filled in. Unless maybe the fire burned it. I have heard that can happen. I guess we'll check it again later. There's my saw blade. Also come up here in my turntable and kind of enclose that a little bit. Up to the kiln. Just here to this. And I'm loving this, because I was going through a lot of stone tools, and now I've just stopped using stone tools altogether, because I can just regenerate iron tools. Now the other thing I found is if you hold down F3 and press H, and then press F3 again, it basically brings up tooltips that tell you about the durability of your items, and also the ID number for the block if that's interesting to you. But this tells me here that I have 59 durability left on my sword, so I know when I have to repair it. So yeah, I went off mining again and got a lot more iron. Don't think I got any more diamonds, but I got a lot more coal, and yeah, just tons of redstone. So my next project, I've actually already used a heap of redstone because I built 32 gearboxes, and I built 17 axles as well. And I got some more poop, and I turned a whole lot of my sugarcane, I took a whole stack in fact, into 8 of these wicker blocks. How are we doing here? Oh, yeah, a little bit more bread. Yeah, every time I get to a stack size of 8, I've been cooking that up. So I want to show you how far I've done with my mining off camera, but I'm going to show you a slightly different way of getting to that. I also want to, in this episode, build a detector block, which is detector block. There we go. So cobblestone, redstone eyes. I want to build one of those because you can basically place one of those there next to your windmill, and it will automatically turn the gearbox off when it detects weather changes. So that way I can get rid of this whole setup here of having to turn it on and off, and know that all my machinery is always going to be safe. You'll also notice here I have cut some holes through because I intend, just don't look to the right, I intend to basically here put some saws and some hoppers and have it set up so that every time this grows down, the saw will cut it and it'll basically give me a good supply of vines. Now I wasn't going to do it, but I've decided it's going to be worth it in the end. I have also carved this area out here to my wall with 3 slots sticking through, so I can make a bit of a mob trap just down there. So there's a too high pit they can fall into, and then hopefully they will die. What? I was going to say, why are no mobs spawning? Oh no, there they are. Don't look at the Enderman. Which gets me to my next thing. Here we have a tunnel that takes us way down. I also found a water source there, which is, well, it was a pain at the time because it actually flooded all this and wiped all my torches out. But pretty cool, because it means I can now use water to do some things that I might not have otherwise been able to do. And I think you might have heard the little tick as well, which was the tick of there being lava somewhere around here. This is my spiral staircase that takes me all the way down to my strip mine. And pretty big strip mine. And then we get to my original ladder and my original strip mine that goes miles and miles and miles that way. What I've also, dang it, don't climb up, also just started to do is come over this way. I counted just enough blocks that now when I do a strip mine this way, there is 2 blocks, so you're not missing a single block, and then I've started a second strip mine. Now I didn't get very far with this particular one, I only got to here, because I broke my pick. Well, I didn't break it, I got to the point where I had like 10 durability left or something like that, and then decided that it was just not worth continuing. Because I'm a cheapskate and I don't want to use any iron unless I absolutely have to. In fact, I'm even going to take all this armor once it's about to break. See, it's still got a fair bit of durability left. But once it's all about to break, I'm going to smelt it down, and I know I'm going to lose the enchantments. But I'm sure by then I'll have a bunch of enchantments. I mean, I've got 8 levels already. Just mainly fighting off spiders that keep attacking me. Because my fantastic super wall, and it is a wall now because I've added blocks up in the vertical sense. Sorry, I got totally distracted then. What was I saying? Ah, yes. What I'm intending to do is be able to do some kind of setup to replace the spiral staircase at the other end with some form of pulleys, which will help me to achieve another one of the setups. Well, that's just crazy in there. Okay, some of you guys gotta die. Oh, don't want to kill the babies. Kill, kill, kill. Whatever. This is what I kind of just do every now and then. I just walk through and just spam attack. It's actually why I'm almost about to break this sword too. What am I down to? 1 durability left. Okay, not cool. Did I get much meat? What did I get? 1 leather, 5 beef, and 9 mutton. I think axes are better than fists, so let's just take an axe to a few of them. Too many blue sheep. I don't want too many blue sheep. I think I just killed a sheep baby. I don't mean to kill the babies. Stop jumping. That's bound to work a bit better. What am I up to now? 20, 22 and 8. That's better. Thin the herd out just a little bit. Nice doggies. Oh, I still forgot to fill that hole in. Never mind. I also put these. This is vine trap. You basically put 4 pieces, or maybe it's 6 pieces of vines together, and you get 1 vine trap. Really good for making mob traps, which I'm going to get to eventually. But the reason I put it there is I thought it'd be a nice soft bed for the dogs. Food, food, food. Food goes there. Leather goes there. Yeah, what did I want to do? Gearboxes. I'm going to need saws, so I'm going to need to go animal, mob, and food. How do I make a saw? 1 piece of leather. Need gears and belts. Each piece of leather gives me a belt, so I want 3 saws, I think. And what else did I need? No, I was just looking. Oh man, scatterbrained. That's what I needed. Just take a couple of these and see how that goes. Totally almost broken that axe as well. I forgot about my shovel too. And melt that sword down as well. Saw these up while we're waiting. And then saw them up again. Come on. Doing it. Okay, now we're going to make crazy amounts of gears. What do we got there? 34 gears. That is absolutely plenty. Getting hungry again. See, like I said, I think 2 is plenty because that didn't actually take all that long. Okay, so we need sticks again. 1 for the sword, 2 for the axe, 2 for the shovel. So we want an axe and a shovel and a sword. Stick all these blocks back where they go. Got lots of different wool. I have no need for wool. I don't want to use wool. So it's not all that useful to me. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to score my leather. Scour the leather. It's either scored or scoured, I'm not totally sure. I guess we'll find out in a few seconds, and while I'm doing that I'm going to check on my wheat farm. It's not doing too badly. Actually, the main reason I'm checking on my wheat farm is if you get to about here, it gets less noisy. And I'm a big fan of less noisy. In fact, I should be watching to see if it rains. I mean, the worst thing that can happen, there goes scoured leather. Yep. No, that is scored. I have no clue. I really just don't know. But whatever happens, it needs to be tanned leather. Tanned I can pronounce. This is going to drive me crazy. Okay. Be gone. I think that was it too, just one single block. Now I had a heap of things I wanted to do this episode, so much stuff I planned to do, but I think what I'll probably end up doing is just making the detector block, and then just making the mob trap. So I think that's all I'm going to have time for. But at least it'll be something. Okay, so I made 50% more than I needed to. And we got wood. We got wood tiddly bits. I hope I've got enough axles. So I need lots of gears. I need siding. I only have 6 siding. Well, 6 is going to be enough, isn't it? Yeah, 6 siding, gears, and I need 9 iron. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then belts. Now I'm going to want to make hoppers as well. Hoppers are going to need more wood. What do I want? Yeah, I really don't even know what I want anymore. I've got myself so confused by everything. Okay, I need hoppers. Hoppers, 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 hoppers. Hoppers need gears and these things. And we need pressure plates. Placeable. I thought that would have been there. They're certainly not precious items. Well, it turns out I need to make more pressure plates, and the way you make pressure plates... again, got no idea. Maybe it's 2 of these together. Perfect. Yeah, we'll start with 3 of them, and I know I'm going to need 3 of the little tiddly bits. What are they actually called? Corners. Gotta stop calling them tiddly bits because it sounds silly. Let's see if I can remember this recipe. Perfect. I've made a few hoppers. So I think I'm going to have everything I need now to be able to do the mob trap. Everything except the detector block. So make sure we are creeper free. Perfect. And I've just realised I can't get out of here. Not a problem. Perfect. I also want to put some more... Oh, I forgot to put the hoppers down. Okay. Can do this. Ooh, and I get to get the coal. There's more coal. It's taunting me. It's like, just mine me. Just mine me. It knows I can't leave it behind. That's my motto. No coal left behind. Hopper. 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 Now we get back out. Hopefully I'm going to be in a situation where I can actually test this out. That's why I've left some of these little sort of high parts here. They're like a skeleton sniping dream. But they make it... Now we want you to go facing that way. Perfect. You to be facing that way. We want you to face that way. Then we come here and we want you to face that way. Got myself stuck. Pretty typical. Now we need axles. 1 and 2. Turning. Turning. Perfect. And 1, 2. Ah, I've done it again. thought I'd be clever by kind of filling this all in to make it look neat beforehand. Whatever seems clever when you're starting off very rarely is clever. You just fool yourself into thinking that it's being clever. Excellent. Wasn't sure if I was going to have enough, so quite glad that I do. Once again, got myself stuck. Okay, now each of these should now be correctly powered and correctly driven. Got plenty of light underneath here. So the plan is that I can now just fill this top area in with dirt, because I shouldn't ever need to go back down there. And it's not exactly safe, but if we... whatever, that'll do for now. We should see these saws start to fire up. Look at that, they're working. Now I just need to lure a mob over here. But not an Enderman, because the whole teleporting and killing me thing is not what I would consider to be ideal. So maybe... Come on. Hey, Mr. Zombie Man, come on. Come on. I need you to be my guinea pig. Come on, keep it coming. Keep it coming. I know it's a fair walk. Come on. Keep coming. Keep it coming. Hope I don't get like shot by a skeleton. No, fall back in the hole. No, you can't get me from up there. You just step in the water, you crazy Enderman. Come on. This way. Oh, lucky I was holding down shift then. Okay. Come on. Come on, you know you want me. No, down this way a little bit. Come on. Come on. Might need to knock out a window so he can see me. Is he falling? Aha, he's in. Why is he not hitting the saws? Touch the saw blades. Come on, come back this way. For some reason, he's not being touched by the saw blades. Maybe. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come on. Aww. Man, what did I do wrong? Maybe I need the water to flow into them. I'm just going to have to whack you with a sword now, aren't I? Well, that is a fail. You're still stuck though, so you still can't get me. I might even be able to run the water far enough to get you. Not sure I'm entirely comfortable doing it at night. But, well, you're going to burn to death. But later on, your friends will be washed and they will be killed. And it will all be worth it. I really should have done some kind of, testing to make sure that it actually hurt me. Just to make sure I haven't got the saws in a bad spot. Or in some place where they can't hurt them. I'm sure they were working though. Like, I feel confident that I can't get past those axles. The ridiculousness of it all. Hey spider. Zzz. Even spiders go slower, that's cool. Ah, I missed my sword of knockback. What are you stuck for? If you can't climb, you're a bad spider. Come on, give me your XP. Come on. Beautiful. Okay, so this has been going for way longer than I want. So to finish up, redstone eye. I don't know how to make one. Not the faintest clue. but it can't be that difficult. Oh, did I mention I got a creeper head? I totally didn't mention that. I'm sure I didn't. I should have, because I got a creeper head, and creeper heads are cool. I'm going to stick it on a stick, and hopefully it'll scare some creepers away. Distracted again. Gears. Axles. Why do I have a sapling? That doesn't even seem to make sense. Stop being distracted. Okay, we want to make a detector. So we need 2 redstone eyes, which need 6 lapis, 3 nuggets, and a redstone. Hang on. I know you can't put all those things into a crafting table. Let's try this again. We need 6 and 3 and 1. Perfect. Okay, so now we need 2 of them, which I've got. Need 2 redstone torches, smooth stone, and cobblestone. I'm also getting really used to how fast you can run on these paths in Better Than Wolves. I love the fact that they've sped up movement over those kind of things. I think that's very, very cool. Actually, the main reason I started the additional mining area was because, would you believe, I ran out of cobble? Actually, no, me, you probably would. Okay. I think I need like 4 of them. Nope, 2. Whatever, you know what? I'm going to make 2 detector blocks, because these things are bound to come in handy somewhere else. And I don't really have a use for all my gold and lapis anyway, so... And it's a pretty cool looking thing. Beautiful. Nope. Gonna totally get this time. Detector block. So basically the way these things work is you place it down and you run a redstone signal off it, and when it detects something in front of it, you say signal, no signal, signal, no signal. Really simple, yet super effective. It detects growth of plants, it detects growth of trees, it detects mobs if mobs were to walk in front of it, so you can use it when a mob walks to trigger a dispenser. It triggers water flow. Heaps of different things can all basically work with it, but what I'm aiming to do is now I believe if I stand up the top here and place it, it gets placed in whatever direction it is facing. So this should... oh no, that's not going to work. Yes, this should not work. This should though now face up. There we go. So it will now detect if someone stands on top of it, but I've been led to believe, and I see no reason why it wouldn't be true, that it will also now detect weather. So what I should be able to do is, if I do that, it looks ugly. So the solution to ugly looking is... You know what, there isn't really a solution to ugly. Ugly just is. I don't like the fact though that this is open. But if I put that... Oh, that still works, because there's still a gap there. Okay. That's not too bad then. But basically what will happen, because I already had a window there anyway, basically what will happen is if the weather starts to rain, that will power this block, which will power this redstone, which will turn the generator off, even if I have it set differently down here. So, demonstration time, because I can't make it rain. Although I could, but I don't want to cheat. So you can see that's gone off, which means the gearboxes are now running. So if we come up here and set this block off, oh, look at that, redstone power. I wonder if I can, yeah, perfect. So look at that, all the particles gone, particles back on. So it's basically now, I can just leave this running constantly, and I only have to turn it off when the noise annoys me. So yeah, I can just leave this running constantly, turn it off when the noise annoys me, and it's now self-protecting. Now the next thing that I want to do is, and I plan to utilize this space just here for it, I'm going to make use of all those gearboxes I have and this detector block, and I'm going to build a, now where was it? About here? No, here. So basically from underneath here I'm going to come up and then build this big branching sort of tower that comes off here that is going to be an automated tree farm. I don't need an automated tree farm because I have heaps of wood, but I don't need an automated an automatic mob trap or an automatic vine farm either. But I just want to do them because they're challenges. So yeah, I think actually no, definitely hit my time limit for this episode. But the next thing that I want to do after this is, off camera I also made a heap of soul urns, and I also fired up the pottery I had left. So I have a planter and a vase. I want to make a bloodwood sapling. So we need one of each kind of sapling, 8 soul urns, and a piece of nether wart to get a bloodwood sapling. Then you can place that into a planter and you can actually grow it here in the overworld, and apparently it's cool. You can't really grow them in the nether, because if you grow them in the nether they expand forever and they take up the whole nether and just destroy the place. So I don't want to do that. Oh, okay. Time to check to make sure this is working. I've got it turned off at the moment to get rid of the noise, but we'll head up here. Look at that, it's powered on. So if I was to accidentally have broken that or turned it off downstairs, it is still on. So it is still protectifying everything, which means I could run my mob traps 24/7 now. The noise would drive me absolutely crazy, but I could do it. And you know, I could run my vine farms 24/7. I could do everything. Look at that. There was death there. Ah, he must have been burned by the sun. Well, not the world's most effective mob trap, but look at that. I have collected something. 2 rotten flesh and an XP ball, but the XP ball didn't fall in. Maybe it needs a soul sand filter for the XP to fall in. Yeah, there's all these things that I just don't know. But none of those things that I don't know are important. I know everything that's important. If only you could see how I was smiling when I said that. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I am loving this mod at the moment. I'm enjoying this so much. I just can't wait till the next episode. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as well. Stay tuned. Astocky out.